Laura said I have to make a movie of my writing. So here it goes. The right side of history. Unmisgendered. This hearing or that. Bully lawyer is a bully. I won't show up to give him my lunch. Scandal. A Meals on Wheels Seaside, Oregon director hired a big, mean, scary lawyer to harass me, impugn my credibility, attack my writing. As if I don't have writing, my blood. Imply internet mechanisms of accountability are bad, bad for abusers, because getting an unpaid job at Bob Chisholm Meals on Wheels should be harder than getting into Harvard, should involve multiple sexual gropes by the director, a rapey pin down, getting pinned on the wall with a masturbation dude who is begging to give you oral sex, a herpes threat. Oh, and you let him know, by the way. Oh God, it's devastating. The lawyer was exposed as disingenuous. Exposed. Palmer implied to the judge he suspects fraud. But not so much that he's calling the FBI. He's just tossing that around for effects. Force yourself on me and then tell your honey and assorted chicks you are dating me? Liar. My friend is worried he will assault others. He has done this to past partners. Another reason this is a victory? Guess where the ball is? The court. Adult protection, the Parks District, the complicit nature of the system. I was worried when abuser asked me to work Meals on Wheels, he would grope my boobs some more, pin himself on me again. Today in court, I denounced his pinning himself on me, saying he would go masturbate. In Ireland, they call this being a wanker. His discovery process is all a big wangfest. I don't want to give him anything more than the standard brain garbage gruel to wank himself over. How disgusting. The judge shook. Looked shook. Okay, the bully lawyer no, it's like current present tense. Okay, the judge looked shook. The bully lawyer looked disgruntled, half-hearted. His victory was still a loss. He was having trouble with my hearty congratulations. His paralegal was scared to walk to her car. I was evidently that lioness. Or was it George in his arm brace? Maybe it was guilt. The guilt of knowing they have stalked and abused a victim of sexual assault and harassment. I never got the jobs used by the abuser as the carrot on the stick to lure me into his sex attack trap. It was exposing the monstrosity of the lawyer's abusive process. He left crowned a monster. But this Fresno attorney is just a hustler. California people don't scare me. We're just in the next phase of the crime process. First, get sexually assaulted. Second, data breach. Wise words, always know where your exits are. Representing sexual assaulters is a big business. Hope Chris Palmer and his legal support have some martinis or popcorn to celebrate their cruelty, mendaciousness, obstruction of justice, shielding of sex abuse, traumatizing a sex abuse victim, harassment violations of constitutional right, general creepiness. I felt sexual assault apologists should get on the right side of history. And so now that I'm trying to release them of the burden of their deadweight client, I was defamed every time the assailant tried to call his creepy thing on me a date when it was Brenda's date. God. The bad part of this abuse lawyer scenario is that unlike his client, who is not attractive to me, the bully lawyer was. He was cute, enough, for a guy. So I got to thank Duffy for hiring the sort of adorable, cantankerous divorce lawyer. The stalker hired a divorce lawyer because Chris Duffy was married to me in his mind. And when he assaulted me in his mind, Chris Duffy felt that I should be his wife and therefore be eligible to his marital rape and nasty divorce follow-up. Is it the Mormon polygamy thing? Is he trying to get him 8 more wives? So tiring. I'm really sorry Big Scary Lawyer went through a traumatizing divorce as a child, and so therefore hates his mom and likes to abuse women in the courtroom. But not that much if it jeopardizes his law license. It is so vulgar, cavemanish, déclassé. Stockholm Syndrome came up. Feeling sorry for your abuser is my specialty. I have that overactive compassion gene. I do feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them, for stewing in the filth of misogyny, victim blaming, trickery, discovery abuse, assault, evasion, cowardice most of all. I hope Big Scary Lawyer is happy with the end of our abusive relationship, as he likes to interpret his client's creeping. Wise words. It's so hard to be humble, be honest. How are we contributing to the bullshit? How are we supporting bullies? And that's the end of my creepy abusive relationship with the abusive lawyer, not the abusive client. So, creeps.